Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Green Bay. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin. The man in motion is Watson.
10 black. Slide blue. Slash red. Claws red. Set touch.
Love to throw to get started. He's going to test this secondary right away. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Good. 180. Pistol. Regular.
Here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
180. What's up?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Done.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll take this one in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go. Still yellow 43. Hey.
The man in motion is Watson.
Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Red, cycle. Let's go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A quick slash, looked in by Watson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Smack, smack. Hut, hut. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Here we go, set. Set, cut.
This one intercepted. He works free, right side. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0. Here's McLaughlin now, after the score. He'll pick this one away. This returnable with Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the set. Hey, go Fury. Set, ready. Green Jack, yellow, 22. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete down the field to Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check, let's go now.
In motion, Reed.
60 red, ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Blue striker. Smash, red. Hut.
On play action, Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Down. 45.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Ultra. Red, 38. Yellow, go. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love.
That's does a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force fourth down.
Zoom black. Drill 52. Yellow.
In motion,
zoom.
read.
Red cycle. 6 mega.
They'll go for it. Love. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, we're going to tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Watch out!
They'll run with Irving. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
2nd and inches.
Set. 180. Watch out!
Mayfield to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Set.
Throwing is Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Up, up. What's that?
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Good. What's that?
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Good. 180. Pistol, pistol, pistol. What's that?
Throwing is Baker. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but Just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This returnable with Reed. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10. And they're on 27-yard line.
43 rail. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
45, white.
So after one, the Bucs have the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Clock, 10. Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
We'll go play action with Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there.
10 yards to go.
Now it's going to be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. This one up top for Dobbs.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the handoff, it's Irvin. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard
Here comes second and 4.
brings up second and 4.
Kings! 180! Alert!
On play action, Mayfield. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
And it's third down.
Good! 180!
Baker to throw. Now screen set up for Irvin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Second down throw for Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield. In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black, 95.
In motion, Reed.
Hut.
Now, faking the give. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. A give. This is Irvin. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
Down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, 133. 180. That's what?
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That one taken in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa.
touchdown, Buccaneers.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Buccaneers 24, Packers 7. Chase the ball.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Strike. Down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Drill green. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Baker gonna hand it to White. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And they're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now, Zach.
Love to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Sharp, 17.
First down.
Red, yellow.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Crabbe. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Yellow.
In motion,
Go.
Reed.
60 smash. Red. Hut.
On 2nd down, Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Red. 33. Yellow. Hut.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The give to White. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Javon Bullard, there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Good. Run. 180. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. That is brought in to the goal line and in. Mike Evans.
Tampa Bay.
Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one, up top for Dobbs.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Good. 20. Start.
Drive begins with a run by White. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
180. Hey, alert 33. Up. What's that?
Mayfield. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Set. 180. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Point it right. Real. Start.
They'll go. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. He's going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set. What's that?
On the ground, it's Irvin. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. 180. Regular. What's that?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Regular. Run. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
180. Pistol. What's that?
Now Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Baker gonna tap this one forward, and he'll take it on in. Emeka Egbuka, touchdown Tampa Bay.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good, and the Buccaneers will add one more onto their big lead. Seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. He'll work forward for a couple. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here with White. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, it's Irvin. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak, and he is going to have a box first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
20! Real. Point it right.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Left side, he's got Egbuka. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, 33. Buccaneers.
Regular.
To throw is Mayfield. On the run to the right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
180! Alert!
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
For the field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
Three for three in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers will extend their third quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This returnable with Reed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's ready.
Love to throw it on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Set.
In motion, Reed.
Yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
First
Watch out
and
now.
10 at the
50 Fury.
47-yard line.
Black Ultra. Set.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call.
Got it.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
He'll take a shot for Watson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
180. What's up?
On first down, it's White, and he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3.
Second and 3 at the Packers' 45-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Mayfield to throw. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
They run with White. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This returnable with Reed. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Packers
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
a gain of 32
That is
yards.
2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Love to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
so they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the 3rd quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
On 1st down, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Now Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Slide blue. Fury, yellow. Green jacket. Hut, hut.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
That one down the field, but It is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Now, right catch made. That's Ibuka. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
18 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Throwing is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
180!
So they go play action with Mayfield. He's got room to roll. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Baker gonna give it to Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's White. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down. Chase McLaughlin for the Buccaneers field goal.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This from 30 yards out. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bucs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson.
Black, 95. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
180! Done!
Baker to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. end. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. To throw is Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case,
the pass rush gets home and he goes down. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Regular. 180.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. To throw is Mayfield. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Off the play fake. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to look downfield once again. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Dragon 60.
Willis to throw. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw is Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target,
He was covered
and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's Willis. Trying to set up the screen with Golden.
Willis is
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.